of Tropical Depression 17 found winds strong enough to support now a tropical storm. As soon as those winds hit 40 miles an hour, that is the criteria to upgrade this to now a named storm. Now, a little bit of a surprise that they did name it tropical storm and not subtropical storm, because the center of the storm is actually being impacted by a cold front that is already digging well into the western Gulf of Mexico. Again, the forward motion is very quick, north-northeast at 18 miles an hour. So this is moving toward the southeast Louisiana coast, south central Louisiana coast at a very fast clip. The good news is by this time tomorrow afternoon, it is going to be long gone. And in fact, we're going to start to already get in on some very cool air. No real changes directly as far as impacts go. This is still going to be bringing in a lot of rainfall our way, but also notice the convection, the thunderstorms associated around the center. And you saw those brighter cloud tops. Those whites are showing you the more intense storms. They really kind of fell apart. Looks like some are trying to get going on the north side of the storm, but it's going to have a tough time to do much of anything over the next 12 hours or so, because it is being impacted by that cold front, which is now kind of digging in on the western side of the storm. As I mentioned, really no major changes. It should be moving inland sometime early tomorrow morning, late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and then continue to move very quickly up toward the north. As far as we go, our impacts still look to be more from the rainfall. We've had reports of some minor flooding across both sides of the lake. Nothing substantial, again, kind of in the low-lying areas that always tend to flood anytime you get a big downpour. We do have a new aerial flood advisory. It just means that we could see some standing water or rising water in a few low-lying areas. It's not flash flooding. That's up on the North Shore. Also includes parts of Mississippi until 5:30. We've seen kind of the same setup down to on the South Shore as well until the early afternoon hours. All this moisture is continuing to surge northward, but you can kind of see the differences in the clouds. This is the cold front, which is just on the doorstep of western Louisiana. As this sweeps on through by early tomorrow morning, probably by about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, the rainfall will be moving out. Now, we're going to stay under cloudy skies throughout the day tomorrow, so it's not exactly a tropical-like atmosphere out there. Again, we're tracking a system in the Gulf of Mexico in late October. This is not mid-August. We're not anticipating this to become a strong system by any means. And in fact, with those winds of 40 miles an hour right now, I think that is about the peak of the winds as it approaches southeast Louisiana. So as far as the winds go, we will likely see winds in excess of 20 to 30, maybe nearing 40 miles an hour. You're going to find the strongest winds closer to the center. And then again, the rainfall is going to be our biggest threat, with the rains continuing and possibly flooding through the nighttime tonight and into the overnight period. But it does look like conditions will be settling down as we head into Saturday and Sunday. We'll have a complete look at that weather expert forecast coming up on Eyewitness News at 5.
From Channel 4's Eyewitness News, this has been your local weather expert alert, brought to you by Egan Insurance Agency.